Welcome back to the WHHI-TV Daily News. Joining me now is Megan Buss, and she is the Resource Family Case Manager for CAPA, otherwise known as the Child Abuse Prevention Association. Thank you so much for being here. You guys do such great work in the community. We appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about, for those people who might not know about CAPA, tell us a little bit about the organization and how you got started and what it is that you guys do.
Yes, so our whole thing is preventing child abuse. We have a department that goes into the schools, and we sit there and we talk with kids about what abuse looks like. We talk about how we report that, safe touch, bad touch. Then we also have a group home where we take kids that might not be able to be placed in a foster home just because there are no foster homes that are available. We also have an area where we do fundraising, a fundraising department where we help support all of these different departments that we have as well. Yeah. And my department is the newest department, and it is a foster care department. Okay. And we are in the process of licensing foster families and placing kids from child services with our foster families.
Okay, and I know that's the main point of what we want to talk about today, because you really are looking very much for foster families. Tell us what that looks like for a family if they were interested in doing that, or ways that people can help in the community if they're not quite ready to do that.
Absolutely.
But want to support it.
Absolutely, and we do have a handful of foster parents in the Beaufort County area. We are looking for families that are willing to open home, whether you have children in your home, whether you have, maybe your kids have left the nest and are looking for something to really give back. You can make a huge difference in foster care. We help license foster families, so we are going to be there to support your training, to support your background checks at no cost to you, fingerprinting. The license process can be fairly extensive, but we're there holding your hand every step of the way. Once you are licensed, then you get to choose your preferences of the age range, the gender, what you feel like would best fit, even the behaviors that you're willing to accept in your home. So that is completely up to you. And if you have a partner in your home, completely up to y'all. We do foster care licensing. If you decide that eventually you would want to adopt a placement, we help support that, and we would send you to an adoptions caseworker. So that is also an option that fostering can lead to. We've actually had a family in Beaufort County, right here in Bluffton, that has recently, just a few months ago, adopted 2 teen boys in care, and it has just been one of the highlights of my career.
Absolutely.
So far.
That's really exciting, especially when you say they're in their teens, because obviously sometimes that's a hard placement, and there's not a lot of resources for teens, so that's really exciting.
Yeah, and brothers, keeping siblings together. Yes. Unfortunately, just in 2022, we had over 3,000 referrals just to our agency alone. And we have every single bed filled right now. And what happens when there is not a bed for a child, unfortunately, they end up spending the night at the DSS office. So not only have they been typically removed from their siblings, their home, their school, their friends, they are now sitting there alone in an office, sleeping probably on a couch most of the time.
You're breaking my heart.
So it is such a need, just even for a bed. We have foster parents that get licensed just to take emergency placements. That might only be for a few nights until they could find a long-term placement. Okay. We have foster parents getting licensed to do respite, which is like providing a vacation for full-time foster parents. So you might take a child just for a week or weekend and provide that relief and break for them.
Well, as I said at the beginning of the interview, it's such an important service that you're offering to the community. So if somebody is interested in getting information on how to be a foster family or how to support CAPA, how do they do that?
So they can call our number to our office. I think I provided y'all.
Yeah, it'll be on the bottom.
Okay, perfect. And they can email kids@capabufort.org and let us know that you're interested in the foster care program, and I will reach out to you immediately and help get you started. If it's something that you just want to know more about, I'm here to talk about that, and even like the logistics, the timeline. If you're not sure you're ready right now, that's something that we can also discuss of timing wise and what might best fit your family situation at this moment.
So thank you again, Megan, for being here. And again, thank you for what you're doing in the community. We hope we get those beds open for your kids. We really appreciate you being here to share with us about it.
Absolutely. Thank
and we'll
you.
be back in a moment, so don't go away.